you lies the chronoscope, an ancient relic that can be used to travel back in time. Watch your step! Sarion calls from up ahead. Sarion addresses the group. This place has changed quite a bit since my last visit, he begins. These islands around us are a new development. They seem to be held up by a network of skyhooks. That jet of air over there is an example. Perhaps, with a Featherfall enchantment, you could use the jets to explore. Once we've secured the chronoscope. Speaking of which, the chronoscope itself appears to be heavily warded. Whoever did it must be a powerful spellcaster. For now, stay close to me. On dark and tattered wings, the architect of this situation flies down to greet you. Korkaza the Mad? But she was slain! Gasps Sarion. The Dracolich almost seems to grin as she responds.
And that would make you Sarion the Predictable, I presume? I wouldn't want to forget our proper titles, after all. Yes, I was slain. But death can be turned into an advantage if you know how.
You can't really be thinking of tinkering with the chronoscope, begs Sarion. Meddling with time itself? The risk! You can't predict what would happen!
Indeed. You are half right as usual, young one.
Korkaza chuckles as she flies off. By the dragons above! Sarion roars as he shifts into his original form. The chronoscope is activating, cycling backwards. She means to change history. Find her and stop her. I'll work on getting the wards down. Korkaza lands to the left and begins invoking some kind of ritual. The chronoscope lands in the chair, spinning faster and faster. Korkaza greets your arrival.
Welcome to my grand experiment. This must be historic. I doubt anyone will ever know of your work, vital as it is. For the world will only see my final draft, and not what was edited out. For creatures of such small size, and minds, you are nonetheless adept at battle. I truly respect you and the threat you represent. Now, catch me if you can.
The Dracolich lands on an island to the west.
Korkaza!
Cries Sarion.
I order you on the authority of the chamber. Lower your wards and end this. I still serve Argonesi.
Retorts the dragon.
You do not understand. I must do this for all our sakes. You're not going to just leave me be, are you?
Asks Korkaza. Her voice calm, even amid the dark.
Of course, I've anticipated this.
The Dracolich rattles off an unusual spell. You feel a brief but intense pain in your skull.
With the chronoscope, I can alter time itself. And with time on my side, I am unbeatable.
The damage you've dealt to the Dracolich suddenly vanishes with a shimmer.
It was easy enough to master reworking the last minute or 10. But of course you know I won't stop there. My next steps will require and you all just volunteered. I have so many experiments to attempt, or call them side bets, if you will. Let's begin.
With a burst of arcane magic, reality itself begins to twist and tear. You find yourself in a familiar cave, feeling quite strange. The air seems dank and still. Yet somehow, you still feel the sharp winds of the floating island you just left. It's the sensation of being in two places at once. Korkaza's simulacrum greets you.
Welcome to the past, little ones. Or more accurately, a working copy of it. This seems to cross out some of the background variables to help you realize how the whole individual temple changes. Quite considerate of its creators. I've selected this moment from your timelines. The day that a certain undead thief named Vale was saved from a true and total destruction. What would have changed if she had died instead? Perhaps my dear friend would still be with us. Indeed, one wonders at the possibilities.
Vale's fate cannot be changed. The Maroon intones in its melodies.
How ironic.
Chuckles Korkaza. The Maroon topples with a crash. You glance up to Korkaza and note that her replica is already beginning to fade away.
Interesting.
She states flatly, before vanishing altogether.
Still, that single-minded brute has a history appears to be repeating itself. We need to explore our options further.
Greater things, whispers Korkaza as she takes wing. You spot Korkaza landing to the northeast. Flickering red lights appear at the edge of your vision. Korkaza notes their presence with a chuckle.
I might have let in a few parasites through the Chromoscope's temporal field. I'm sure they won't ruin the party. Through the Chromoscope, I can see you all. Each one of your threads in a great weave. So slender, but so bright. And with so many other threads ending when they meet yours. Time and again, it was your thread that continued and not theirs. Perhaps that can change, now that we are both here together in this special moment I have prepared for you.
Another tear in time appears. Something shadowy and familiar flickers inside it. Korkaza passes her simulacrum into it and flies on. The Dracolich's simulacrum greets you.
Recognize our new playground. I'm not keen on General Horath seizing control. Too life. Some are always looking for new opportunities and new allies, such as myself.
The wind grows cold, and shadows begin to take shape. Korkaza muses from above.
You must think it strange that I'm willing to aid this fiend. Yet you can actually have devils in Shamrath. The real threat lies elsewhere. So I have foreseen. In the desperate times to come, the enemy of my enemy may become my friend.
Your hope strikes hard and Netherios loses focus. Shadows wail and depart. Korkaza fades as well, with a frustrated hiss.
I still see no solutions. Let our dance continue for one more cycle. You heroes have touched so many significant events. The solution must be found.
shrouded DDO shell.
What valiant spirits you all are when bound together. It almost makes me doubt my conclusions. Doubt that Eberron's jumbled amalgam of races will shatter in the face of the future. Almost. One race shows a particular fortitude against the coming peril. It may turn the tide. Yes. Let's see where things takes us. The Warforged are remarkable creations. If I'm right, they will be highly resistant to the doom that will claim our world. Yet their method of repopulating is severely limited in most of the timelines. Oh, he's noticed you. Let's hear his words one more time.
The Lord of Blades turns his hateful gaze to you.
Candace once chained the entire Warforged race to their greed. Now we have found this, the very source of our creation. So many voices! No, I am no mere shell. I am no one's servant!
Growls the Lord of Blades as he struggles with something only he can see. In a voice clearly not his own, the Lord of Blades intones,
Finally, I am in full control of this body. Minions, delay the mortals while I restore the Forge's intended purpose. Hounds, to me!
Roars Korkaza. I can see that in this thread we won't even make it to Doomsday. We'd never be able to control the Creation Forge. This was a mistake. Your actions are more significant than I realized. Congratulations on saving Eberron from another quarry invasion.
As the last time rift stabilizes, the wards around the cornerstone flicker out. Korkaza takes wing, positioning herself over the chronoscope. Sarion rises to meet her. The chamber is coming for you, sister. Any moment now, they'll realize your wards are down. Surrender and return with me to Arganesson. Even in your state, we'll find a place for you. Something productive. Korkaza seems dazed.
How could I be so blind? Huh. I had it all wrong, changing the past to change the now. It's the future I need to see. At my age, and still a fool.
What is your answer? This is your last chance! Cries Sarion. A chorus of wing beats announces the arrival of more dragons. The Dracolich's jaws part in what might be considered a grin.
I'm going to find a way to save you. To save Arganesson.
Both dragons begin to cast spells. The chronoscope reacts immediately with dramatic effect. As the glare fades, you can see Korkaza, her body absolutely still,